So let's go back now to Chief Foreign Correspondent Trey Yingst, who is in Tel Aviv, as they are doing a recovery mission on an area that just one ballistic missile made it through the Iron Dome and has done terrible, terrible damage as they're looking for survivors there. Trey, what can you tell us?
Yeah, Martha, good afternoon. First responders are still digging through the rubble and debris looking for survivors. First responders also tell us that one woman was killed and 20 civilians wounded in this ballistic missile strike. I'm going to step out of the frame here so that you can see just the amount of damage that one single missile can cause. In the distance there, where you see a flashlight on the ground, you can see the crater where the ballistic missile slammed into. And these first responders are actually inside of the crater at the moment. They are likely looking to make sure that there is no warhead or a cluster munition that is unexploded. But you can see this scene. There are hundreds in this entire area of first responders, firefighters, police, and medical teams who have been working to evacuate any civilians from this street. And again, that crater there just shows you how big of an impact this is and how much damage it could cause. This is an apartment building that was damaged, and as we got here, the building next to it was still on fire. There were flames spewing from the windows, and we saw two people pulled from the rubble of the building next door. They were able to walk. One man's face was bloodied. But again, this gives you a sense of just how dynamic this situation is, despite the fact that people in Israel saw the news that Iran's supreme leader, the Ayatollah Khamenei, was killed, along with 40 senior leaders from the Islamic Republic. They are dealing now with the response to those strikes from the United States and Israel, a direct attack on Israeli population centers. And it's not just Israel's second largest city of Tel Aviv. It's also the northern city of Haifa that sits along the Mediterranean. It's the city of Jerusalem. Martha, you and I have been here together, and you know the complexity of this city and the people and the culture. People are afraid today. We arrived on scene, and there were more incoming ballistic missiles. You saw mothers picking up their kids, people picking up their pets and trying to carry them into a building to get shelter underground. It was a random office building that they went into, but they were stepping over glass and debris 2 blocks away from here because the blast wave from this ballistic missile was so huge that it caused damage to structures at that distance. And so again, we are joining you here from an impact site of a ballistic missile that was fired from Iran and directly hit Israel's second largest city. First responders say one woman was killed at this site, at least 20 others wounded. Martha?
Yeah, Trey, it just goes to the fact that this missile system, the missile deflection system, the Iron Dome and David's sling, so effective that I think people become almost, somewhat immune to thinking that any of these will get through. But it makes you realize how essential that system is, and without it, Israel would hardly exist at this point with all of the missiles that they've been able to deflect. You look at the damage of just one that made it through.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And as this was coming in, we were live on Fox, and you heard the explosion. Right away, John Roberts knew it was a direct impact. You can just tell from the noise that it makes and the blast force across the city. What we didn't know was what was hit and how much damage there was. At the same time, we saw those interceptions taking place. Israel has a tiered missile defense system, from the Iron Dome to David's sling to the Arrow 2 and 3 system, along with the THAAD and Patriot American systems that were provided to the Israelis in preparation for a possible conflict developing. And so this layered air defense plays a critical role in Israel, and it is saving lives as we speak. But again, this is just starting, Martha, and while the Iranians have been hit hard, their supreme leader has been killed, they still have a significant ballistic missile arsenal, and they plan to use it. Yeah, and as we heard earlier, some of these systems are programmed to just continue sending these missiles, even in the event that leadership is taken out, and that is what we're witnessing now. Trey Yingst, thank you very much. We'll come back to you in a bit. Thank you, Trey. Hey, yeah.
So joining me
Martha,
now.
If you're,
yes. Yeah, go ahead, Trey.
Martha, if you're still with me,
yes.
We have a police spokesman that I can bring to you live here. If you can just stay with me one moment. Just stay with me one moment. We're going to show you the scene here as you and I talk. while we find this police spokesman. Just one moment, Martha. But the spokesman that we're going to talk to is a man that we met during the 12-day war. And his name is Dean Elsdon. And he is someone who has been able to speak on behalf of the police, but also on behalf of the Israeli people. He actually appeared in one of the Fox Nation documentaries that we did. And he is here on the scene, and we can get an update from him about what exactly happened here and what we know. So if you could just give me 30 more seconds here, Martha, we're going to be able to bring this to you in one moment.
We're just watching as they check out the blast zone area that Trey was telling us about moments ago, where this ballistic missile landed from Iran as part of the retaliation in Tel Aviv. And as we were just talking about, we see how effective this dome system is, but you can see that it is absolutely existential to Israel to have this enormous dome system, because this one missile that got through has destroyed this building, many cars on the ground as a result of it. One woman is dead as they continue. Obviously, they're still continuing to go through this rubble, and 20 wounded. Trey, we're with you. We hear you.
Yep, I'm with you here, Martha. And again, this is Dean. He is the international police spokesman, and he arrived just now on the scene. Dean, we have unfortunately been here before. What do we know about tonight?
Well, you know, what the world knows is that the Iranian regime loves to target its own civilians, and clearly they don't differentiate between Israeli civilians. We're at a very rough scene. We can confirm that there is one fatality at this time. The number of casualties is growing. Right now it's above 20, but obviously it's a dynamic number. It can change. Our police officers have been working since the early morning. Our patrol units have been going around to different scenes. Our bomb disposal experts have been on standby, and they're working right now to remove dangerous fragments to allow the other rescue teams to go inside. We've rescued a number of civilians from the building behind me over here and the surrounding area, and we're going to continue scanning the different buildings that are close by to make sure that nobody was affected by this impact.
And lastly, could you just tell us about the alert level for the police force here in Israel? Obviously, this is a dynamic situation, incoming missile fire each and every hour. What are your officers doing to ensure that civilians are safe amid this time?
Well, we train for these types of things year-round. We've raised our alert level to the highest level so that we can best prepare and best service our civilians. Our patrol units aren't just sitting around. We're doing active patrols. All of our specialized units are active right now. We've brought in our reserve battalions as well, and our standby units to all be in the streets. Our main focus is to get to our civilians as fast as possible, to service them as fast as possible, but it is also their responsibility to listen to the instructions of home front command, because as we saw last time, it saves lives.
Dean, thank you very much. Martha, I'm going to toss it back to you, but again, a dynamic situation here where unfortunately we can report one woman was killed when a ballistic missile slammed into an apartment building in Tel Aviv.
Okay, Trey, thank you very much, and thanks to him as well.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.